Ha! Ha ha! Greetings. Greetings, one and all. Oh, there I am. Forgot I had my face cam up. Jeez. Caught myself off guard. How's it going, everybody? How are you? Everybody, all one of you? Hey, you. Hello, you. You one person. Yeah, what's up? So, last time, I was helping a friend of mine do some background music. Some dark ambient background music. And it was not this. And it was also not this. You might think that sounds cool. That's fine. That's not what he wanted. When you're making something, you gotta know what you want. And you gotta remember that when you're dictating to someone what you need for your project, you have to be clear. You have to be not be afraid of like hurting somebody's feelings. You know, just let them know this is what you need. This is how you need it. Did I see your Discord message? I did not. Oh, are you the one viewer? Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. Did you send it to the right thing? Also, can you hear the reason I need soundproofing walls? Man. Yeah, I didn't get it yet. Let me see. Okay. Well, either way, yeah, no, I didn't get the message. Oh, I did get a friend request. There you go. Nice. Accept. All right. You're in here. You get the X-Men logo for some reason. Okay. Let me call you. B. It says
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hello there.
Fuck, this sucks. I have to mute something.
Okay. But I can hear you now, at least.
Okay, test. Any echo?
No, you sound good.
Okay, but for me, it was just in a loop. I just have to mute Twitch when I watch this.
Oh man, what a pain in the ass.
What? No, it's not a big deal. It's easy. I just have headphones in using laptop mic. So because I'm going to hear your voice from Discord and Twitch, and they'll go straight into my headphones. So like that's the issue, which isn't a big deal.
Okay.
So
all right, that's cool. So as long as we can get this like, so that it's not crossing over other shit and like, okay. All right then.
Yeah.
So right now you can't hear any of the.
Oh shit! Play the music. Like, are you playing something?
Yeah.
Fuck. Actually, let's see.
This will be tricky.
So it's funny as hell because I'm sitting at a laptop with headphones on, literally right in front of a desktop. And I think what I'm going to have to do is use headphones on my desktop while watching your stream.
Right.
Okay, we'll give that a go.
Okay. Oh man, this is very early stuff, folks. There's two viewers in here now, so I'm assuming there's one other person besides you. So I just want to explain. This is very early stuff. We've only done one thing like this before, and he was talking to me through text. So.
All right. What about now?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to listen to my own voice, which sucks.
Well, that's fine. Well, oh, is it that weird thing that you hear the voice delayed and it fucks up how you're saying like things? You ever see those?
No, the delay is probably like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Keep it to short sentences.
The thing that like
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I wanted to try that, and I didn't get a chance to. I saw there was like an app for it, but I don't know. Anyway, that's beside the point. So now that we're able to get to work on shit, you want to just take a quick listen to?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Whoa.
Okay. So I have a rough cut to send you, just so you get an idea of the sort of edit I want to do with this.
For sure. Also, let me just point something out real quick. This is a little abrasive for me, as far as like it jumps into it, you know. This part right here. Hold on, let me back up a little bit.
That's a really fine point.
Yeah, but like it's standing out to me. Hold on a second. Or maybe it's enough of a sharp edge to kind of draw the attention to. Let me see what you got for the cut, and then maybe it'll actually fit. And what else are we doing here? What's this?
Hey, quick question. You mentioned you had a mixer and everything. Is there a way that you can turn
what?
Like my voice down?
Oh, yeah, I can bring it down a little bit. Hold on a second. Let me see. Well, I'm using just the window mixer.
Like the little Discord app or whatever.
Yeah. Like
shit, well then you're not going to be able to hear it.
Is that good? Well, I mean, I can still hear you. How's that?
Test.
Is it too much or no?
If you can go lower, that's cool, but
How about now?
test.
Oh, I barely heard that.
Yeah, that's better.
Is it?
Okay, well, yeah, turn it up so you can hear me, and I'm just gonna have to stumble over my words every now and then.
Okay. You see, it does have an effect. It's not immediately noticeable, but it does have an effect. Here, say something now.
No.
All right, I can hear you, but is it low enough for your like?
That's yeah. I mean, it's hard to deal with, but it's not that big of a deal.
All right, we'll figure this out.
It's gonna work for right now.
Yeah, next time we'll figure this out. This is just kind of like the interim. Okay, so all right, did you send that?
Not yet. I'm uploading to Drive. I'll send you the link on IRC.
Okay, that works. And then we had these high end notes, the plinks, and they were like that was one of the things I wanted to address was the high end
I think
stuff.
there'll be a spot for them.
Yeah, because like there's a sticking point for me. I keep trying to go back to like musical shit, but this is like very dirge, like guttural sound effects, kind of. But I keep because like this is very
Yeah.
it's like it's a sing-songy thing, you can't really. The only thing you could do is that an arachnophobia type, like I can't think of like what because the way that the examples that you showed me, they were like using it as like kind of like drips, like something just dank and fucking gooey, kind of like just dripping. I don't know how to explain it better, but like the way they used the plink was so perfect for like just dank and gross and like it felt like a fucking like an unkempt cellar,
Sure.
And I love it, but I can't do it.
I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm trying to upload this file. It's 12 megabytes, and it's saying 11 minutes.
Oh, well, it is Saturday. There's people on Facebook or whatever. Your local network might just be clogged up.
No, this just doesn't make any sense. My desktop is fine.
The which one?
Okay, 17 minutes.
Oh boy! All right, you want me to just use the? I have the other rough cut, like just to kind of navigate it for time. How far?
No. This is really important.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. In the meantime, let's take a look at this stuff over here. Like that twinkly little sound. I don't know. I don't know why the fuck I pulled that out, but it's there still. I don't know exactly if that's gonna fit.
It's okay.
And then I got this thing, the olive. The olive thing, I'm just gonna pull to the side because you said I wasn't really in. Like that was definitely too Scooby-Doo. I hear what you're saying with that. This right here. This shit.
In its current form, not so much. Like I don't think I can work with that, but structurally, I think that it's possible.
What would you do to the sound? Would you make it like crunchier, like? Because it kind of has like a good element to throw into it. But
probably go a little bit more. Sorry, because of the delay.
Oh
like,
shit!
I try to talk to you in real time, but I have to wait until you stop. It's just that there's like this 5-second delay, or sometimes it's like 2 seconds, whatever.
Okay, I hear you. That's rough. Yeah, go. So what were you saying?
Um, sorry, I'm trying to.
Oh my god.
I'm putting this 12 megabyte file on a USB drive, so I can put it in my desktop to upload.
Ah,
Cool.
okay. I got you. I got you.
I hate when shit is like this.
I know the feeling.
Like, I mean, you know, 4G is much faster than a computer sitting next to a router, a
Yeah.
foot away from a router, apparently.
Yeah. Well, because 4G doesn't have to worry about local network stuff. It's all direct, kind of. I think that's how it is. That's at least my understanding
Well,
of it.
but my desktop is connected to the same router. It
Hmm.
and it doesn't have this problem.
Oh, so your laptop's just a piece of shit, is what you're saying? I have that problem.
Unexplainably, yeah.
I have that same problem. Well, I mean, mine's explainable. Mine is like a decade old, I think. So, yeah, my laptop sucks. Is it a decade old?
And apparently I can't copy files to the USB
Damn.
because it was formatted on a Linux machine, and I'm sure there's some sort of permissions issue.
Yeah. What is it like? Fuck, I forget the format, but it's not FAT32 or actually no. Linux can read FAT32, right?
Linux can read it all. It's just the fact that the partition was created using privileges on my Linux machine. When I
Oh,
plug it into a Mac machine, it doesn't allow a pseudo user to change those permissions, including write access.
that's stupid. God damn it, Mac.
Yeah, tell me about it. Um, it's both of them together. But there's probably a better way to do it on Linux, but I'm just not familiar with it.
Hmm. I, I I don't know because I think there was like I think you specifically have to make like a journaled thing on the Mac machine first because that way it'll play nicely between the two. Because Macs are very finicky kind of when it comes to file transfer stuff, or like data storage. I wouldn't say I don't know. I guess format it on the Mac first, and then man, I don't know. It's a big bunch of bullshit that doesn't have to be because Mac is very fickle. Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh. You know what? Here's the problem. I just ran a speed test and came out with a download of 48 megabytes per second
Hmm.
or megabits per second
Hmm.
and upload of 0.00 megabits per second.
Uh huh. Well then, the
So
fuck.
the torrent client on my desktop was getting maxed out.
Hmm. Shit, man. That's nuts. Oh well. Oh.
Okay, so it's just got like 5 seconds left to upload.
Okay. Damn. So it's just specifically that you already had shit like sending?
Well, if it was just that I was seeding to, however many users, they were eating up literally all of my bandwidth.
Your upload. Okay, I got you. Oh, that's what you said. I thought you said something like.
So I couldn't upload myself.
Okay, I got you. I misheard you.
All right, I sent you the link.
Okay, let me open this up here. Open this up here. Processing the video. I can download it. Okay.
Well, yeah, download it.
Okay. Download and open up. Oh, you already put it on there. Oh, okay. Hold on a second, because I want to share the screen here. No.
Yeah, it's just, again, okay, so before you play it, the whole intention is just to give you an idea of what sort of cutting techniques I'm thinking of.
All right.
So,
okay.
That will give you some idea of the arrangement, and you can shoot for something kind of close to it, but I'll recut according to what you do today.
Okay, I got you.
Like, I'm not really happy with this at all. This was just a really quick, proof of concept or whatever you want to call it.
No, I hear what you're saying. The jump cuts. Okay, I got you. So, like, it's more, yeah, it's proof of concept. I hear what you're saying. That's not terrible. So we gotta go from damn. So we do need. I was thinking about it too. There's not a whole lot of that buzz that you had in the examples that you were showing me. There was more like a buzzy saw tone kind of. Like I was doing a lot more trying to stay natural instruments, but you did have a few like instances that there were like saws and.
I'm not married to the idea whatsoever.
Okay, so this is cool. So would you prefer like just the regular sounding instruments that we got here, like the more natural kind of? I mean, natural is kind of.
I'm open to it.
Okay. Well, let me see what else we got that we could like throw like for something buzzy, because I'm sure I got something in here that's more. Let me think. Like, there's some stuff in here that's probably pretty grimy. I'm looking for grimy, but I'm looking for appropriate grimy, if that makes any sense.
Not sure, but I'll figure it out.
Let's see. Hey, what the shit? Hot tub. No, this is more like
it's futuristic.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid that. Like, I'm trying to just get more. Like, even that one's a little too sci-fi.
Dude, it might work. You
like this one?
No, well, no. I just mean in general. This sort of tone range or timbre range or whatever.
Right. Actually, for this, I feel like if there was a little more, because it's got, if it's got like a little more like, surprise, you know what I mean? Something like that. And then make it a little crunchier. What about the second one?
Hey, and a quick idea. I was thinking that whatever arrangement we come up with today, I could recut with the idea that new cut is probably going to be the ending of it, and we could actually maybe even do this again.
Yeah.
For you to like, if there was anything you wanted to like dial back or intensify, or maybe a slight arrangement tweak or something.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's the whole point, is that it's always going to be back and forth until it gets to where you want it to be, because it's for your like thing, you know.
Yeah, there's that. And also, at that stage, it would be good to focus on like mixing and effects if there's any or whatever. You're going to have a lot more input about that than I do, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, because I'm on this end. That's kind of like, I hear what you're saying. But like, uh, you mean like, also I have to fuck with, like, I wanted to fuck with frequency stuff too, because I wanted to like actually mix it. This is all super rough. Like, I'm doing this shit in my headphones right now. So like, I'd have to do it like during the daytime on the speakers and just fuck with like, mixing.
What do you mean frequency stuff?
Okay. So when you mix stuff, like, it's a whole different ball game, kind of. Let me see. Can I bring this up here and it comes up? This does not come up. All right. Hold on a second. Let me give you an example. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we're here with this. This is a Spectrum EQ, like a little analyzer window, kind of, and that's for this right here. And you can see like how it's all low end stuff. So as I go up, like it's the more you get the higher register stuff coming up. Oh God. Bleh. So anyway, the idea over here is with, like, say you had like something like this. You could bring down. You could bring down any kind of range that you wanted here.
Is that a global control, or is that for individual instruments? So
this one is just for this instrument, but the one at the top here for the master section is for everything.
Oh.
So there's no like panacea for the whole thing here, but each, on an instrument by instrument basis, you can go back and fuck with each one like individually,
That's really awesome.
So this is all. This is what I was talking about though, because you're gonna have to have. There's a lot of low end stuff that's like for instance, like this one. Wait, where is it? Here you go. So this is all low end, but also it could be. It could be more, like I could bump up over here, the low mid, and bring up the low. And it's already got more like depth to it, kind of, And then for this one, especially, this bassy shit, this is all, like, look at this shit. The 40 hertz is, blah. So like the whole way up, like you have the option to also make it like bring out something higher, but it sounds not as good because this is all kind of runoff to some degree. So if you make it so that it focuses all on the low, you know what I'm saying? Like that was definitely like what do you call it, an extreme, but you know what I'm saying? There's a way to get around all kinds of like weird little sound fuck ups, like you got like, and you can hear like that distortion right there when it got super muddy, like when I just brought up the low, like that's to some degree I think that's also a desirable effect in some, like for the thing that you're looking for, because there was also in the examples it sounded like just a fucking slapped compression on the low end, but it was also super clippy because it was like just like he pumped it all the way up before he fucking smacked it and chopped it down a little bit. So like there's that element to it, but there's also, you want to keep some level of cleanness, kind of, even though it's a really dingy, like the experiment itself is very dingy, and like, or I'm sorry, the output itself is very dingy, but like if you don't have any cleanness in it at all, it's going to be a clutter. It's going to be a mess. But being muddy in this situation isn't too bad, because when you think about like, so I was the whole shit of being taught like it's got to be clean, it's got to be this, it's got to be that, blah, 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 because like especially for like popular music, like people care about that shit, like the fucking it's got to shine, whatever the fuck, and it's got to be like it's got to be pretty, it's got to come in a nice little package. But like, and you think about it, like a lot of music that I like, and then like it's got grit to it, and that it's just dirty, and it's like, oh, ugh, you know, like it's been run through like a fucking like
Yeah, sure.
like a sewage pipe or something, you know. Like I like that shit, but there's the mass audience doesn't always like that shit, and I don't really care about that. I prefer to keep the feel of what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'd rather keep I'd rather keep the feel than try to be more mass appeal, if I can use a rhyme.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or
And also, like, we don't have to overthink any of this.
mm,
You know, like I'm pretty interested in trying to wrap this up.
yeah,
So I don't want to get stuck in like tweaking hell. You know.
that's a very easy place to get stuck. I hear you. I hear you. So what's the main thing that you would prefer to like? What could we add today that would just be like you'll feel like we've accomplished something today?
I think it would be something close to an arrangement. So, for example, in the rough cut, like my whole strategy, which may turn out to be bad in the end, but it's what I'm thinking right now. And
I'm sorry,
I'm just going to go with it.
Fuck,
and if it turns out bad and I'm unhappy,
I'm sorry, my headphone cut out for a second, so I squeezed it. I'm so, could you?
Okay.
I missed. Could you start that whole sentence over?
Okay, so I have decided on this style of an edit where you're just kind of having kind of like flash frames or whatever you call it, interspersed into each shot. Like there's this, in a global way, there's 5 linearly set shots.
Yeah.
But interspersed between them, I'm kind of stealing frames from different shots and dropping them into the others.
No, I feel you. Oh,
that isn't going to change. And
sorry,
what's up?
No, I keep forgetting that you have like a 5-second delay, and I'm like agreeing with you as you're talking, and it's just like, shut up. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay. So anyway, the point that I was going to say is that interspersing of frames is going to be what I'm going to go with, and I am not going to change that at a later time. So in terms of today's arrangement, you have the idea that like, are we going to incorporate some accents when those flash frames, I don't know what to call them, when they pop up? Or, I mean, are we going to do like really quick, abrupt changes or accents when those things happen, and then determine what those are?
Okay, I think I get what you're saying now. I hear what you're saying. Like the like get more like just like an abrasive like or something, you know? Is that what you're saying?
Something, or it could be one of those sub hits or whatever.
Oh yeah, it could be like oh, so yeah, okay. Or maybe some, because I feel like it's got to be something like abrasive but fitting, kind of, you know.
It could be, and those high notes or those crystal whatever, like those are chances
Sorry.
too.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, I was also thinking like
Like, so in the same way, in some films, when you'll see like jump scares, there'll be like a really high violin chord or something.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm not going for that same thing, but it's just a chance to like do something in those really short intervals.
I forgot I even had this one picked out. Well, those are all like regular chords, like. But like this is something that's you can kind of like fuck with them. You see the mod? Oh no, you don't. Hold on a second. That's this one right here. You see this thing flipping around? So like you could be like, you know. Of course, it would be different notes because I still need something more discordant. And...
Sure.
But it still has to be like on the same kind of range as this shit. Anyway, yeah. This is not what I was originally looking for this batch here. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Maybe it was the mono patch. One of these. This one doesn't have mod wheel modulation. Let me get rid of that shit. We'll go back to this shit. I'm gonna keep going down this list here. Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm playing the wrong one. I'm stupid. Come on. See, these are all more, that's the problem with this, is that I'm leaning in towards more like music-y sounding, you know? Like I want to get more just like gruff, just sound. It's kind of gross. So that's good. Let's do happy. So I was hoping that the mono synths would be what we were looking for. It's not exactly. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ooh, that was kind of nice. So from here,
I think so.
You can fuck with this one a little bit. Let me see what we got here.
Whoa.
Hmm? That one?
Using that tone. Yeah. That sustained tone.
That one's an auto move. Like, it moves by itself.
Record, like... Okay, that's okay. Record a second of it. And try to play that over some of those, I don't know, whatever frames those are called.
Oh. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Hold on a second. Let me pull up. Oops. Hold on one second. Cause I can go find this shit right here. I can go find this shit right here.
Does Reason have a native media player?
Built in? No. No. I would kind of like that though. It would be very helpful. Who does that? I think Pro Tools has one of those. I think. I don't remember exactly, but I know one.
Sure.
I know there is a music software out there that you do have a built-in. Actually, Cool Edit from fucking 2002 had a built-in video window that you could edit along with. You could edit sound along with the video, but you'd have to have the video like a finished product video, but you could still add sound effects into it as you were watching the video.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was from fucking 2002. Shit. All right, hold on a second. Let me see what this.
Yeah, I used Cool Edit in like 99, I think. What do you think?
That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. Oh, and then for the jump cuts, you could do like the, you know, something like that. Well, like we'll make them sound a little more like crunchy, but like something like that, you know.
Sure. Try it.
So let me see. Those jump cuts right there specifically, like you could just do like a. Oh, whoops! I didn't go back far enough. Hold on a second. Oh, this is the wrong one for that. Oh, because it's harder to hit. You gotta, yeah, you gotta hit it with the shorter notes. One second. Something like that. You get what I'm saying. But that's all right. So I'm gonna have to work that in to how far into the song that is. Because where is that on there? Is this is 35 seconds? Oh shit! Come on now. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to end up duplicating some of the footage.
Right. So do you think that if I just like added this,
so I wouldn't get stuck on.
if I added like the discordant, like just, or not discordant, but you know, like one of those, like in there, like would you cut to that, the jump cuts? You know what I mean? So like say this starts at 30, like you could start right here before the, like as this just starts up, and then just. Fuck. I don't know. I'll figure out better notes, but that's, you know, like the gist of it, like kind of just. It's hard to.
I'm already starting to rethink the plan that I had.
Oh. Dude, that's your plan to rethink. So if you're gonna rethink it, you rethink.
Well, it's just so this was my fault for not having worked on more of this.
Well, how do you mean?
What really has to happen for me is I need to watch something over and over and over, and then I'll get stronger tastes, and then I'll start to hone in on a closer to finished product.
I got you. No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
So I'm thinking less of right now I'm thinking less of using the outcome of tonight
Yeah.
to control most of the next edit.
I hear you. Okay. So do you want me to record some stuff real quick and then so you can have something to work around more, or do you want to just take more time to figure out what you need from the audio end?
I think that we could dial in some of the existing voices.
Okay. So like more. I do want to get a chance to use this one.
So for example, polish off those.
Sorry about that. Which one?
The plucks or whatever.
Right. The plucks themselves, I'm gonna have to like. I wanna just really fuck them up to make them sound a little more like beastly. Like this little plinks are too much. Like it's too clean.
Well,
so
let's do it.
All right. So for now, let's see. We got this. It's a good sound because it's a full sound, and like they really did their thing making it clean, but we don't need clean right now. We need clean, but we need also, filthy. So we're gonna go, let's see what I could throw on it. Maybe a scream. Because I love this. This is one of the oldest effects in this program. This has been around since
I remember that.
Reason fuck. This might have been around by Reason 4. So yeah, this is great. Did you work in Reason?
I had it installed at different points. I never really did anything with it. I tinkered a lot, but that was it.
Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about the old stuff. Like this is from, I think Scream came from Reason 4. So it's one of the staples for me. Like it's always been
I don't remember what the first version was that I installed, but I remember Red Drum Machine, the Scream, Maelstrom synth,
Redrum,
those things.
Maelstrom, Subtractor. The oldest ones I think are the Redrum, the Maelstrom, Subtractor, and NNXT. This is my favorite shit because you could just load in your own samples and chop them up.
I remember that.
And then the NN19. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is all the new shit, which is just fucking. It's crazy. I'll just say it's fucking crazy because there's a whole lot of shit they got going on. And then these are all just third-party stuff. But yeah, there's so much shit, and they even there's a company Waves that they do a lot of they do sound packs and VST stuff, and they partnered with them for a different version of the same instrument. So there's layers and layers Wave Edition, and it's all different sounds and shit, but they're all fucking.
Oh, funny.
They're in depth, very in depth. Actually, let me take a look in here. Maybe there's some kind of texture in here that you could do something with. Interesting. That's more like a Friday the 13th type. Like slasher movie. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, well, goddamn. Fucking storm rolling in. Holy shit.
Sounds cool. It's a fucking score in one instrument.
Basically, yeah. Like you hear somebody crying mournfully in the background. Oh! Jesus Christ. I haven't gone through this whole thing yet. I'm still
Dude, Can you lay some of that down?
It's right here. Oh, with the existing?
Yeah. It may be worth mixing in and out.
So you want to just... I'll do it by itself for the first take, and then we'll see where to bring it in and bring it out. Because I do like it.
Sure.
You're right, it is like a whole score in one instrument. I only just recently got Reason 11, so I'm still like digging into all the new shit that I didn't have. This shit is crazy. Wait, is that a siren? On your end?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking built in too. Alright, never mind. That got me for a second.
Dude, I whenever I'm like watching something, I like I have to check whether it like turn the volume down, whether it's like me or the video or whatever.
Like to see if it's the outside world. Shit's popping off.
Actually, kind of a funny note, like it's not popping off, it's just normal. But I think I posted this on IRC one day that I was listening to some like black metal. And I I was like really digging it. It was like 2 tracks from a band I hadn't listened to, but then I stopped the music and the vocals continued.
What?
It was somebody outside screaming. Like literally just like a really wretched sort of, you know, like when you scream at the top of your lungs,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds like you're blowing out your voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that.
Yikes. Was it the guy at the bus stop? Or the old lady at the bus stop?
I don't know which one this was. I don't know. It's a nightly thing. It's whatever.
Oh man, that's pretty funny actually. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not. Oh man. Well, that's part of.
No, I thought it was pretty funny too. But I mean, I was legitimately confused. Like, I did think I was listening to the vocals of the song.
That's funny. I've had that happen before. Like, just I feel like I'm watching a video or something, and I can hear some like hood rat shit going on in the background of the video, and then I just press pause on the video, and it's actually outside my window. It's like, oh, never mind. Never mind. It's funny. It's funny to see like a, because that happens to everybody, I'm sure, like to some degree. But that instance that you keep hearing the guy screaming, it's too much. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to business. We got this city ambience right now, and it is definitely the low end. So that's why I kept the spectral and so now we can see. I'll pull this off, and when I play everything back, I'm going to show you how it's still like this is more mid, but it's also low. And now that we're going to have this one playing too. Oh, wait, this one doesn't come in yet. it's less noticeable. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is way less noticeable now. I was thinking of this one. I want to see what this one looks like. God, that shit is fucking serious. I love that. I mean, I know we were talking about that whole shit that they said like everything it's easy to cheat now because everything is like fucking pre-programmed, fucking just whip, put that there, make that, don't look that. All right, there you go. Top 40 record. But like, it's really easy to cheat, but it's just, it's easy because it sounds so good, you know? Like it just sounds like this is what I kind of think.
For sure.
I think this is what we kind of were needed. Like, let me see the blue one now. Yeah, because that's even more low end. So you can hear it like pierce through it because it's that much deeper than the rest of it. Everything else is still kind of mid-low. This is all brrr. That 40 hertz is brrr. This is the master. So you see everything before this right here is all like blank basically. There's nothing there. So I think that we should probably work to fill out a little more. Oh wait, I had this muted. Fuck. It's not gonna fill out too much more of this part, but it's gonna... Sorry, I had to pet my cat. It's not gonna fill out too much more of this area, but it's gonna get a little more like in the high mids because this one is more. It's still kind of low though. Yeah, it's barely touching it. Oh, what was this one? Oh, okay. So for this bottom light blue, kind of like the stabby kind of, is that too cliche?
I think so. What was that sound we brought in that just kind of sounded like a strong, overdriven something or other? Remember, you were playing it live over the video.
Oh, the wait, what the fuck? Nope. One of these?
Okay. That's okay, a different layer. Well, but okay, so those strings or whatever, that light blue that you have,
Yeah.
where were you thinking of putting that?
This would be more for this actually I was thinking could be used for like a cut. Like one of the cuts from the long shots, like from like how you have there's like one shot down like the corridor kind of through the tube, and then it transfers
live over the video.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me get that. Where was it? You can't scrub in fucking Windows Media Player. Oh, actually, fuck this. Fuck Windows Media Player altogether. I hate this bullshit. Let me open this up in fucking VLC. Yeah. That'll show you. That'll learn you. Fuck you, Windows. Fuck you. All right, this I can actually scrub in. There you go, you bastard. All right. So like, yeah, like from this. So it goes from the corridor. Wait, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of, okay, yeah, so from down the corridor, and then it cuts, and then it gets to that high note, the top part. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck am I saying. It'll just be like a quick, oh wait, what was it? Fuck, what note was it? Was it this one? Fuck. Wasn't it? I think that was it. Yeah, okay, that was it. So it would be like... I still did it wrong. I'm doing it wrong, but... You get what I'm saying? It's that... Just when it switches to the more drastic shot. Like, because this is obviously one part, and then this is the other part. So when it switches to more drastic of a shot, it just... See, alright, maybe that's not the right answer, because this is more of a sweep. Like, it takes a little time to build up, you know what I mean? So I'd have to, like...
Well, can you boost the attack on it, or lower it, whatever?
Yeah, this is this one, alright? Let me see. Oh, there's tube distortion option. Hold on, 1 second. No, let me not do that. That's a bit much. Let me show the devices. And we can... Oh, there is nothing I can turn the attack up on. Yeah, I think it's... Oh, no, there is right there. Dumbass. Oh, the mod wheel itself is the attack. That's why it's so... So it's just the amount of... Like, I can fuck with it myself manually. That's what they did. They binded the mod wheel to the attack. Oh, very clever, very clever. Okay. That's why I was doing that. So this is all just a matter of me getting it on the right, at the right pace. Because when it's played with the other stuff, you're not gonna... Like, you'll hear it, but you won't hear it as much. And then when it actually... When the attack goes all the way up, that's when you start to, feel the fury. Oh, wait. No, maybe the attack... No, wait a minute. Oh, no shit. All right. Okay. All right. I get it now. So I'll start it early. And then have the... All right. I think I know what I'm doing here.
Could you try to play it a couple times?
Yeah, let me see. That was wrong, but it's kind of along the lines of what I was talking about. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, that's... One second. Because when you keep playing it, it's not as loud. And you can, it's noticeable, less. I don't know. Fuck. I don't want to see. Let's see if I can get that on the right.
Sure.
Clean it there.
Well, hold on to it.
Hmm?
Yeah, so just hold on to that instrument and whatever the settings are, and hopefully you remember this. And you could actually record some of it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Um, fuck, this is gonna be kind of hard for like arranging it. I just don't want you to forget about this,
No, for
like your
sure.
idea, because I think it's good.
Well, you got to remember everything that I would record, like as an idea, could be taken out or moved, or because this is all like in box, man. So you can move anything you want.
Yeah, I know, but just when we come back to this,
Yeah.
well,
Well, I have an idea.
I just don't want you to like open this instrument and be like, don't remember what I was. Oh, okay.
So I'll record. Yeah, because I'm gonna record like um real quick just so I can get like sort of an idea where it might be. So this is 9 seconds in. So I'm gonna just put it around 9 seconds in, and then I'm gonna have an idea of where it could be. You know what I mean? So like right now, let me see actually, because let me look at the timestamp.
Yeah.
Because I would put it right around like, oh, okay, maybe even 7 to 8. Yeah, 7 to 8 might be even where I would put it. So like right here. So it would be like while it's playing. Even though it's got the rest of the shit muted, but you get the idea. Yeah, this is where I would keep it. I'd keep it.
Yeah. Hey, I need like a 60-second break. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I was thinking the same thing. I gotta go take a leak. All right, so here, let me do a BRB real quick.
All right.
BRB.
I'm back if you are.
What? I'm back. Had to get these beans. These jelly beans. You still there?
I'm here, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, I just want to show this part because I think this was another stab that can be included somewhere. And I think that was originally what I had done. Like, I think I had originally done that with this one. And then I put the that extra effect on it. Hmm. Hmm. No, 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 no. So I think this is good. It's in range, but it's not. It's too in range. It's where everything else is. No, we need something more like the more like things that stick out. That high end shit. That high end shit is what we need.
I don't know about that.
Hmm? Remember, I could barely hear you.
So with these kind of like atmospheric stuff,
Hmm.
what about now?
Who?
Can you hear me better now?
I might have to turn you up a little bit. Can you hear yourself?
Okay, I didn't change anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it through your stream.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Unless Discord has like, some auto shit going on.
possibly. I think I just have to turn myself down. I think that's way better, actually. Yeah, because there was too much back. I can hear. There's like a threshold that if I turn my mic level up too high, I can hear the fan that I have going. But okay, no, that's good now. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear the sirens in the background and everything. Everything. Man.
It's the third one since this call.
Oh, boy.
I mean, not the third car. I mean, the third round of sirens. While we were taking a break, there was another one going on.
Oh, really? Is there like something big happening, or is it just normal standard fare?
It's honestly a quiet Friday night.
Hmm. Oh, man.
I'm not exaggerating, by the way.
Well, if there's no gunshots, I guess, shit is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I ate a jelly bean and it's a popcorn jelly bean. You ever have one of those?
really.
Yeah, it just threw a whole wrench in my gears, man. Fuck. Everything's all nice and sweet, and then you get the popcorn one. It's not bad.
different.
It's just,
I liked it, but it's kind of weird.
yeah, the contrast. It like it almost reminds me of barf if it's followed by like the right sweet one. It just gets super barfy. Ain't about that shit. Ain't about that barfy bean life, man. Shit. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Anyway, high end. This is more of that sickly sweet kind of.
Okay, so sorry, but before we got derailed about the audio levels,
Hmm.
um, you were talking about finding some high notes or whatever,
Hmm.
and you had some concerns about the sound not really being filled.
Right. So
I
I'm talking
don't
about.
know if that's strictly necessary for something with just a pure kind of like atmospheric component,
No, you're
because
100% right. Yeah.
there's essentially nothing happening, right?
Cacophony. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And hey, if we could pause just for like a minute or two, um, I just wanted to tell you kind of like my ideas behind how this thing is like the pseudo story that it's telling.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So again, there's nothing happening. This thing is just a large graphed mathematical function,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
There's no meaning to it, yada yada yada. But using cinematography, you can kind of like build a little bit of a story by just um, capturing different aspects of it, right?
Yeah.
And so more or less, obviously, it was all created with the mood of some sort of like eeriness or um, some suspense or whatever.
Hmm.
And so basically, we've got these 5 shots in a row, and in the middle, there's that longer shot of the camera rotating however many degrees over a span of like 10 seconds of time, right?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so what I was hoping to convey, and there's something that I can really change about that, because right now it just looks like a camera is it almost just looks like the same frame is being spun around,
Right.
and I'm not really happy with that.
Ah.
So instead, I'm going to try to fix the light, actually to parent it to the camera. So as the camera moves, uh, as the camera rotates and pushes in to that spiral structure,
Right.
it will look like the light is in the same part of the screen instead of it rotating around with the structure, which it currently is doing. It will just add depth.
Oh, so you're seeing the actual structure itself starts rotating instead of the camera.
Well, the structure won't be rotating, but it will look that way.
Oh, because of the
Um,
lighting. Yeah. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. That's cool.
yeah. So anyway, it's not super important, but what I like about that sort of shot is that any sort of shot like this is that it's pretty disorienting
Hmm.
to the viewer, and it just looks kind of odd. So I don't remember, or I don't know if you would remember this, but in the movie Midsummer,
Yeah.
there is this same shot where they're like driving down the road and the camera just starts rotating 360 degrees.
I feel like I do. Yeah, I do remember that. It was when they were going from like when they were on the way to the camp, right? Like right in the beginning.
But you can picture it anyway.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking
Yes.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, again, with that shot of a car going down the road, there isn't really anything disorienting about it. but just that camera movement makes everything kind of disorienting and makes it feel kind of creepy because it feels unnatural.
Right, right. Yeah, it's definitely out of place for what I thought was happening, you know.
And part of the key, well, and part of the key of that shot is that it has to be pointing to a horizon, like uh, across like lines of perspective, right?
Hmm.
So, you're looking off into the distance while the camera rotates. Because it wouldn't work if you just had somebody standing next to a wall, really.
Yeah.
You know,
No, for sure. You need the perspective to actually add
there's
to the.
there's not a lot of depth to it.
I hear you. No, yeah, you're
Okay,
totally right.
okay. So all of that middle shot is basically supposed to create a feel of disorientation,
Hmm.
and the other shots basically are just conveying different ways of looking at the structure, and the last two are kind of focusing on looking out of the structure and looking into the light source.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, it gave it more. It feels more restrictive almost because it feels more
It's
like
you
that
know how
you're.
that gets more intense, right?
Yeah, that you're stuck inside the thing. Yeah, I actually I like when it turned from this to this. It became more like you felt like you were inside a thing. You know. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and you'll see that in movies too, like where the camera cuts to the sun or something.
Yeah,
It's showing some sort of intensity, but also some sort of like distance from whatever.
for sure. Yeah, it's. I feel like that's a really easy way to show like
So
scale
again,
too.
there isn't really a story. It's just conveying kind of like a
The feeling. Yeah.
yes, yes, and that was a big thing too, that I was trying to depict different to convey a sense of scale.
Yeah.
And I had to do that with like um, focal lengths and sort of stuff. It's actually pretty wild because like in this 3D world,
Mm,
um, the scale is in units of, let's see, meters, right?
right.
So this whole structure is something like 650 meters tall. And when you're trying to use like regular camera focal lengths,
Mm.
you have to take that thing into consideration. So what would a
Oh.
35 millimeter lens look like? What would a 50 look like? What would I think one of my widest ones is actually probably like 8 millimeter.
Yeah. No shit.
And the one that you're sitting on right now is actually probably at like like maybe 800 millimeters or something.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize you were able to control stuff like that, but I
So
mean,
it's like the camera is sitting like hundreds of meters. Yeah, dude, you
this
you control like in some of these the aperture is like 0.02.
that's really cool. This program is way more in depth than I thought. I thought it was just for
Like
like graphing and like modeling shit, but it's fucking crazy.
well, no, like any program that has virtual cameras
Hmm.
probably is going to have a lot of those controls, and it's because it's all like fairly simple math.
Right. 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 That's really cool.
So like the real world constraint from shooting at a zero point 0.8 aperture,
Hmm.
which means at a minimum you're talking like $100,000 lens.
Right.
On a computer it's just literally a different number, and the computer doesn't care.
You don't have to rent the lens. That's really cool, actually. Oh shit. So this is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so you just have controls over all of these that in the real world are you can't come close to.
Hmm. I like that. It's cool. Because it looks like I can tell like when you took different like like this is obviously a different like when it comes up over like it shows over the top like it's revealing like the whole structure, you know, right in there, and like that's probably one of my favorite shots in this whole thing. Is like it's like this shit is massive. You're inside of a massive thing, you know. That kind of revealed more of a sense of like the size of it, you know. This bit right here. This is always sort of my like my favorite shit though, because it always that
I mean,
the thing that conveys like the depth, the super like the enormity of the thing that you're looking at and dealing with. Like that I always love that shot because it shows like such fucking scale, you know. Like it does such a good job of showing the scale.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that whole thing is what really kind of motivates me in these things. Because the idea to think that you can kind of compose these epic, huge scenes just on a computer, right?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot though, because I mean, like you said, like
I love those shots. Like, so for example, in the movie Prometheus. Sorry.
That's all right.
Fucked up with the delay and everything.
About Prometheus.
So Prometheus, when they first land on that planet, there are these big scenes showing like the mountains and that structure that's supposed to hold the alien spaceship or the whatever the fuck those weapons are. And they're huge and they're beautiful to look at, but unfortunately they only last, 5 to 10 seconds, and there aren't many of those scenes in the movie.
Yeah, that's true. That part of that is like effects budget too. You know, you don't have to spend too long on them. You just gotta make them look pretty.
Yeah, I mean, in these examples that I'm thinking of, they already have it built, and once they have it built and there's not a lot of movement, it's just kind of static shots with the camera, with some motion or whatever.
Yeah.
You're only talking about some camera animation and rendering. It's not a big deal at that point.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's definitely more along
the expensive things are when you have a lot of stuff happening, like the Transformer movies, and to like double the scenes of robot combat would, maybe quadruple their budget.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man. All right, so do you want to? Should we get back into this? Because
so anyway, you get the idea of like the what I was trying to convey. In case that like helps inform you about like what suspense I'm trying to build, and all I'm really trying to do is get the viewer to look at the structure and then feel like they're being kind of pulled into that middle segment, which is just disorienting and will continue to disorient until the end, where you're just kind of like looking at the light as some distant thing that you just can't get to.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's what that especially gets me for this one. It's like this is like the entrance, basically. Right at the beginning, this is like you're entering into it, and you're seeing like a glimpse of just what it is that you're in, and it goes back to this like now you're in here. I get it, and then you're like, it's sort of a sense of despair. That's kind of this part right here. It's like, oh well, I guess this is my life now, and then it's this acceptance of like fucking you've been consumed by this beast, whatever this is. Yeah, man. This is cool. This is cool. All right. Now, the strings. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I saw this thing called fucking scanning alien radio, and I had to see what this is about.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird noise, but it's
I
not.
thought one of my tabs was freaking out.
It sounds like a radio cutaway. 101, the buzz. You're in with the Snake Man in the morning. And then like a fart sound effect. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking too far into that. What? So what? I'm thinking of. I'm trying to find more like weird stuff that you could like just cut with. Like this is all. That's a weird boom. But see, even that's too not dissonant enough. Because we're gonna have to stay in the realm. Because this is now a realm. What we've built here is basically like a realm. And that doesn't fit. That's too watery. There's a difference between like dank and watery. That's too watery. So I'm more, yeah, I'm trying to just figure out what what we can find that's good for like the cuts. If anything, I think these are too pretty. I think these are all going to be too pretty.
No, dude, what about that abrasive sound that we pulled in at kind of the beginning, like the first thing that we pulled in?
That one? Oh wait, it was that one? It was either that one or
that
orange one.
Yeah.
Or the yellow track. See, that's got
track.
Yeah, that's got like its own. It's kind of got like a mind of its own when it comes to the wah, wah, you know. Like how the other ones I was using the mod wheel to control the filter. Like this one's just. Sorry. This one's just kind of like doing its own thing. I wonder if I could change that. Wonder if I could change that. Oh, if I can match whatever the other one is.
Hey, I'm sorry. Is this the yellow?
Yeah, this is this one. This is the SY monster.
Okay.
And it's more because when it starts, it's like. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if... No, that's not it. Give me 1 second, because I gotta figure out where the... See, the problem with this one is I like it, but it's too... It's kind of unwieldy, like you don't know where... Like you don't know where it's gonna go, because it's like it's got its own mind almost.
Yeah. I feel like you had more punch out of it when we first dropped it in.
It did feel like that, right? Something is amiss. So now I'm just trying to make it more like. I love how I describe sounds. Is it obvious I don't know what I'm doing? I need to go more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think to actually talk intelligibly about it, you have to talk like really scientifically. You
Oh
know what I
yes.
mean?
I need to raise the frequency on the bar. Yes. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry, the resonance. I have to raise the resonance on the
Yeah, I
bar.
mean, it's really fucking hard when, you're talking like just banks of oscillators and filters and yada yada yada.
Hmm.
Whenever like I use synths like this, I don't have a vocabulary for talking about it. I see labeled knobs and I'm vaguely aware of what they do sometimes, but otherwise it's just always twist and check over and over and over.
Usually that's kind of how it is for me too, but I have some grasp of what these things do. It's just that I have to like go through each one of them trying to figure out if it's doing what I actually need it to do, you know?
Yeah, I get it 100%.
So now we've got, this is a synced delay, is it? Something's on a sync that is not timed the same as the other two. The easiest way to do it is three is the wild child. So we have oscillator 3 by itself right now. This is the one. One is more stable. We can figure out what to make it do whatever, you know. 2 is a weird one because 2's got like a fucking drift. And it's barely there. But 3 is what we're looking for. I just gotta figure out how the fuck is this thing timed and why is it.
Can you somehow make that sound fuller?
Here, can you read this word here? It says random. All right. So if we pick a different LFO filter, like now it's on beat. Drift. I kind of like drift. And you want to make it sound fuller? We can probably raise the levels. Let's see. Volume? Oh no, that's the fucking LFO effect for the volume. That is incorrect. Oh, just the level. There we go. Now from here, we can change the rate, the phase rate, and I don't know if it's too. No, yeah, because it's going to be a little. It's got to have that tail, that fall off. Something a little more aggressive. Because I don't want to fucking have it too loud, but I also want it to be a little more present. So maybe we can do something else here. This would be some fucking overkill here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I... Ah. How's that?
Sounds good. Can you play it live over the video?
Yeah.
Or whatever part.
Or maybe it would be like... No, wait. Like while you're in the belly, kind of. Hold on a second. Nah, you know what? Nah, because this sound effect... I think that's more... It's more stab. So it's more like a... Maybe at the end. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, I feel like if it's going to be towards the end, it's going to be more...
Well, couldn't you just record like 5 seconds of it and cut off like the first and last 2 seconds?
What? Oh, you mean like... Oh, so you could just get the... just get us to start from a thing? Actually, yeah, good. Here, let me do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Okay, so now we got this. And also, every time I do that whole mute, unmute shit, this fucking thing keeps coming back to life. Off. So now what I do with this is I bounce in place. I solo that out. Oh, hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming up in 2 places. Can you hear it? Can you hear me coming up in 2 places?
Yeah, I can.
All right, so this is the wave of this sound. Shit, come on. So all that. Turn off.
Sounds like some sirens coming through as well.
Oh, might have been a fan. So that's just this sound now. This is a wave file. And you want to cut like here? Like at the apex, just kind of start off with the wah. Oh, that's on your end.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was a joke.
Hmm?
The sirens was a joke because I knew they were coming.
Oh, God. Never a dull moment. So maybe like just what? Yeah. All right. Let me shit. Oh, shit. Delete. I gotta get tighter. Oh, there it is. All right, I got you. So I want to avoid the whole. I could fade in a little bit, I guess. We'll do that. A little more than that. Yeah, you hear how it's like, how just the bring in. You know what I mean? What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's fine. Could you drop a echo or a delay on it?
Yeah, for sure. So we'll go to this right here. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, it's already got it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It has what?
An echo or a delay? I thought I had a. No, I guess not. Oh, weird. Okay. Here, let me throw. Oh, this thing's actually called the Echo, and it's got cool. Like delay effects when it works. What the fuck? What's going on here? Why doesn't it work? Hello? Hello?
Your audio still seems to be coming.
Hmm? Oh, you can hear that?
Because I see the VU meter. Why is the VU meter on that?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely doing something.
I can't hear that, but it's moving, and I do.
It's because I'm talking. It picks it up as a mic input because it's an audio track. So as long as it's like a regular audio track standard, like it'll pick it up as like my mic input is still the mic input for Reason. I'm just not using it through Reason because every time. So what it is that whenever you have an instrument, it's just playing. Even if it's playing wave files within the instrument, it's still just playing. Oh, God damn it! I'm trying to find an example here. Yeah, it's just playing the notes of the instrument. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. So you see, it's only going to play the notes in the instrument. But like once it's a wave, like you can see all these instruments are one thing, but like once it's in the wave file, like you can hear me now through this, right? No, you can't. Something's different.
Okay.
Why isn't it playing the fucking wave file though?
No, I can't.
That was something different. What the fuck happened here? All right, yeah, no, I added a fucking. What? Hold on a second. I added a thing and it just fucking everything is shot now. Delete. Delete. There you go. Okay, so we're back to this. Hello, hello. Echo, echo. So I'm trying to figure out how to make this sound like like put another effect on it and it didn't work out. I don't know what happened. What if I did one of these? Hello? Yeah, I did one of these. Huh? So the... Alright, so I turn off the monitor for that. And let's kind of get that side-to-side panning effect. And then from here, we could just start looking at all kinds of different shit. I think I liked... I want to see the space one. It just doesn't work. Son of a bitch, why isn't it working? It's not that deep into space. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What the hell is going on here? Some of these just don't want to work. You like this one?
I was hoping for kind of more of a straight up sort of echo effect.
No. That's a bit much. Something like that kind of? A little more presence on it, like a little more...
With a longer... I don't want to like mess with the presence. I can't, it's hard for me to see these parameters.
Yeah, it's 720p, homie. Let me see. Maybe
well, no, even at when I was watching you in 1080, I still had a hard time. Like I would have to squint at my monitor.
Really? Oh well, I'm capturing from a 1440p monitor into either 1080 or 720, so it's there's gonna be some loss.
Well, I don't think it's a quality loss issue. I think that is just literally the text is that small.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, no, I have to lean in to read this shit. I need one of those TVs that's like the size of a wall.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, like, I was only thinking of like a really basic echo, you know, like the sort that has only like 3 parameters, you know.
Oh, like a basic, like
So I was hoping for kind of like a longer delay.
Like a reverb. This is more like
No, I don't think so. I'm thinking more of an echo.
Like a bop 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 bop. Or let me see.
Yes.
How do I you know what? Not off, bypass. Alright, so let's see, what do we got for an echo? No. I could just do it in the echo. Let me just take off the... Let me just delete it and start a new one. Okay. Okay. So, add effect. The echo. Something like that, right? Go slap back, kind of. Whoops. Not that.
Yeah, whatever you just did, it was like going for more what I was thinking.
It was like a back and forth thing.
Not like a ping ponging thing, but just I don't know, a clean echo of the whole thing.
Like that?
No, I don't know what the hell I'm looking for, dude. I don't know if a delay is more appropriate here. I don't work with this stuff.
Hey, no, that's why I'm here, man. I'm here to help you out. Look at this. All right, let's go to just a regular reverb, see if we can't help. Because this has an echo built in. It's more a little like lofty kind of. You know what I mean?
I'm actually not looking for lofty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was a little apprehensive about this one.
So literally what I'm kind of looking for is when it first hits, when the envelope like peaks for the first time,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to hear that just like echo in waves. Like wow, 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 wow.
Hey, to bounce. Alright, so use delay. And this will be right up here. Oh, shit. This one. Oh, wait a minute. This is overthinking it. I'm overthinking it.
Yes, that's getting way closer.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm on the right path here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of these in there. What was that? And these are like the really old, like, Reason things. Like these kits were like fucking.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, these are old stuff. Old stuff. Did that go in here? No, that went into. Fuck. God damn it. All right, hold on a second. Let me do another one. And I go over here. Go over here. Okay. Wait, what the shit? No, I don't want them in fucking tandem. I want one. Here's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it so that one side was dry and the other side was the reverb, but then I was going to make it, or the delay, and then I was going to pan it so that it was more centralized and it was ducked with the flat sound. Now I just have 2 delays.
Uh,
Not only do I have 2 delays, I have 2 delays that the first one isn't linked up to anything and the second one is linked up to the first one. Dumb. It's all right. Let me just do it regular. All right, because I don't. Something's wrong here. Something is amiss. All right, I got this. I got this. I got this. Let me try not to look like a total dickhead on the internet. Hello, Twitch. Delay. So. You got steps. What do you think? Oh, I stopped it, but what do you think?
I think it's something to work with. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm dissatisfied with it by any means, but I think we've got it established for now.
Okay. You want to work on something else?
Hey, sure, we can move on to anything that we have left to address, but a quick question about how Reason works.
Sure.
Whenever I was tinkering with Reason, I was never doing like any arranging or recording or blah, 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 blah.
Mm.
It was just more or less like, punching notes and seeing how it sounds on synths and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Okay. So when you recorded this track, does it record MIDI and a WAV file?
No. All right. So that's a good question. This right here, this is just wave. Like I can show you between these 2 yellow tracks right here. This is so this was basically just a MIDI input. Whenever you have the notes and stuff, stop clicking that. It is nothing. These are basically MIDI inputs. These notes here. And all the instruments that have this keyboard along the side, they're all going to be the MIDI instruments, the MIDI input. That was actually kind of cool. And then this is the audio track version, and it just records straight audio track. So this is the, this is the one that, this is the recording of this clip made into just a wave now, and the wave is now able to be fucked with. It actually, did not mean to do that. You can actually zoom in and
Okay,
like.
so the currently highlighted track is just like a child.
What? It's a wave.
So the currently highlighted track is can't really exist aside from the track above it.
Gotcha. It can. Like I could just go. Oh wait, no. I could just go.
Well, sure.
So now the instrument that made it is gone, but
that MIDI information anymore.
Yeah, the MIDI information is now gone, but this is still there. I want to bring it back because I don't want to lose that.
Okay. And so if you have that MIDI there
Hmm.
and you go into the input whatever view of it, if you change a note, will that wave get like automatically re-recorded?
No, no, no. Then you'd have to re-bounce it out. When you go over here, well, I mean, this is already once you bounce something in place, it kind of disables it as an instrument. But if you bounce it into place, like here, I'll do it with another one. Like I could just go
Okay.
bounce in place, and it just makes a wave of this on an audio track, and that's why you can hear now the mic's enabled on it too, because it's the audio input. Like if the way this works is that if you have a regular audio track, or because you can, yeah, here you go. Instead of opening up an instrument or an effect or whatever, you can just create an audio track or a mix channel. That's a whole different story. But the audio track is basically like if you had a live guitar or a microphone that you wanted to plug in, then you know, you just do it that way. Ta-da.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, reason. That actually sounds fucking cool. What is that? Hold on a second. Am I on the right? Yeah, that's that monster shit. Jesus Christ. That's kind of cool. All right, I'll come back to that. I might actually use that as something else.
Yeah, I don't know. I love playing with synths like that just because like nowadays there's so many different kinds and like shit's just so complex that, you know, kind of how you mentioned, it doesn't take a lot of effort to create stuff that just sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was like fucking I clicked a few buttons, you know, and I made
And
it
so
cool.
like I have this you know, really small MIDI controller myself. I forget how many keys. It's like one of the like 20 or whatever so keys or whatever, right?
I think you showed it.
And I
Uh
can just like sit for hours with headphones on and just play chords over and over.
yeah, yeah. That's the beauty of it is that you could just it's very entertaining sometimes just to be on your own just listening to shit. Even if it doesn't turn into an actual song, you could just listen to fucking it's kind of therapeutic too to some degree, you know?
Yeah, do you ever have this reaction called like in French it's like called frisson?
For a song? I don't know. What is it?
It's where like you hear something and it like gives you goosebumps and like tingles.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I get that a lot. What?
Yeah, I mean, I can like just induce that to myself over and over and over with like really rich sounds like this and particular chord progressions.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's part of the beauty of music is that it pulls that out in people. What's it called? Poisson?
I'll type it.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's frisson. Oh yeah. Okay. I've heard of that before. Okay, yeah. So it's like yeah, it's the goosebumps. It's the hair standing on the back of your neck. A lot of that I get that a lot from movies too, certain movies. Um or just like yeah, like when you have certain music, certain soundtracks do that to me. Um for some weird like I like a lot of like the spaghetti western shit, the Ennio Morricone shit. Like a lot of those kind of get me like get the hairs on my arm to stand up and shit because they're very triumphant. It's like the, you know, like shit's about to happen or shit's happened and like this is the aftermath of it and it's like I don't know, it's the sort of a victorious feeling, whatever it is. It's that thing that makes your chest kind of swell up and you're like your arm hair stands up and you know. I know what you're talking. I know it's talking about as far as a feeling, but it's applicable to all kinds of different stuff.
It's funny that you say that because I don't get that from movies at all.
No?
I don't think that I get it from any visual media or whatever. I think the only times I really get it is literally particular chord progressions.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. No, it's more so from the music cues in the movies that I get it from. Like I like if it was just, I don't think just yeah.
Got it.
Like I don't think just visuals would do it for me, but the seeing the thing and then also having the audio cue with it, that just kind of that does it for me. Frisson.
Well, it's interesting because there's a large portion of like people that can't experience it. I think that it's like either 60% of people feel that way or like only 40%. I can't remember which, but it's like a big portion of the population just never has that experience.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's cool to be in the club. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. The Frisson Club. I didn't realize it was that infrequent of a thing.
So, here, I'll look it up really quick.
I'm about to do that same thing right now. People most likely get it too. Oh, Slate has an article about it. A skin orgasm. There's a subreddit for it. You kidding me? Oh shit. Here we go. Frisson! In Reddit form. It's the girl playing the Mandalorian thing. God. Oh, that's an ad. Wedding rings found in a death camp during the Holocaust. Not exactly what I would think of for fuck's sake. Yeah, I feel like more musically it would be a thing.
This is interesting. From Wikipedia, approximately 5% of the population experiences a phenomena termed musical anhedonia, in which individuals do not experience pleasure from listening to emotional, arousing music, despite having the ability to perceive the intended emotion that is conveyed in passages of music.
What? So they don't actually
like
feel it.
5% of people like can't have that musical orgasm.
That's weird. But they still convey that they are? It's like, it's lying about listening to music?
Well, so for example, they understand sadness, but when they hear music that most of people would say imparts a feeling of sadness to them, they just can't perceive it.
Okay, I got you. Oh, interesting. Oh, you mean sociopaths?
Like, looking at a painting and being like, I just don't feel like this is sad. No.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. I know what you're talking. I know it's not just sociopaths. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like an emotional mute, almost emotionally deaf. I don't know. I that's not a fair way to put it either.
yeah, it's they just can't interpret like those. They're kind of universally agreed upon, like what modes or what intervals or progressions convey certain moods.
Mm,
And many people, without having to think about it, just feel that way.
right.
And these people, that 5%, just can't make any connection to it. Like they don't feel that way naturally.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Like, cause that might be more than 5% then, because I feel like there's a lot of people that don't get the traditional conveyance of major and minor scales. Like major notes, usually the white ones are usually more happy kind of stuff, and then the more off keys, the black ones are more this is more for chords though. That's more for chords. The like if you were to be like, that's supposed to be happy, that's supposed to be sad, you know what I mean? Like or more worrisome, maybe you might something more like impending, like dread almost. But that's kind of like just kind of happy, you know? It like some of the chord progressions that I see in like popular music nowadays are kind of like they should make people feel a little more on edge than they do, but I think that's part of it because it's that a lot of songs nowadays kind of tap into that, like there's a kick, there's like a limbic kick, almost like a fight or flight thing, that people who are listening to the music really loud, they're like it's a very fight or flight thing. And if you push yourself more towards the flight, you look like a tough guy. I don't know how to explain it better than that. It's just my cousin used to talk about this with me. We used to call it feel fucked up music because way back in the 2000s, it was the emergence of like those serious like 808s, like really gut rumbling kind of shit. And it's cool if used, in measure, but I mean, it's fucking everything now. So like, it's kind of like if you listen to it too much, too loud, like your body starts kind of feeling like ugh, like, or at least it used to be that way, because now it's such a widespread thing that it's so commonplace. Like just people are just kind of born with that shit. Like, like I think it's just the times that we're in, but like people are super used to it, and like there was a point that it was just like, it was cool to do it like you go to a club or something and you're next to the speaker, you're gonna get kicked in the chest by bass all night, you're gonna be, that's one, your body kind of has to respond to that to some degree. Yeah. And now people are just like, they're all about that shit. It's all 808s all the time, it's weird. It's just a weird dynamic now, because it went from us calling it feel fucked up music to like commonplace, and it's, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird, different kind of reaction that people get to new shit.
No, I hear you.
I'm just old.
For sure.
I'm an old fogey.
So, hey, quick, I'll be right back in just like 20 seconds, okay?
Yeah, man. Go ahead. I'll be here doing this. Just while it's on my mind, yes. So you remember the other day, like how we both were looking up Ghost Main or whatever? Yeah. Yes. I just thought of it. Like, it's such a weird, like,
So that came up in a conversation with that. Yeah, so it came up in a conversation today with that same dude who I was talking about,
mm.
um, who toured with them and whatever.
Oh, okay.
And it was like last night, another guy was trying to like explain to me like the demographics because like there was a related band to them, and I looked it up, and it was like it's a really popular band like in the quote unquote, mainstream underground circuits,
Right, right.
where it was like emo rap,
Oh,
screamo, metal, and something else.
yeah.
And my takeaway was like, after learning what Ghostmain was and this other thing, I was like, it sounds like all musical genres are just converging.
Yeah,
And the
basically.
guy was like, yeah, it's kind of that way. And I
Yeah.
was like, who the fuck even listens to this? Like, what's the demographic? And he was like, oh, it's like mostly teenagers and maybe some like young 20 year olds or whatever.
Yeah.
um, and that kind of like made sense to me in a way, kind of in the same way that like, Justin Bieber I think mostly appeals to like teenagers, or like groups that just like don't get massive followings of adults, you know what I
Right, right.
mean?
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, that struck me as like I started seeing it a couple of years ago. Like,
So yeah, the takeaway is that it's just like teenager music.
that's a very like shortcut way to put it, but I think it's fucking astute. It's so apt. Like I didn't understand it when the first time I saw it, which is like this kid doing like death metal screams over like trap music. I didn't understand it, and then I still don't understand it. I don't know. I don't get it. But that's a very astute way to put it. It's really cut and dry, and I don't like pigeonholing people like
No,
that. But he,
remember I was posting those. Yeah, I was posting that one Polish band that had like rap and like raspy, like almost like Manson vocals, and like,
yeah,
trap or whatever, or like in some fucking folk music, like accordions or something.
that kind
That
of
just seemed like, some dude who was trying something new and was
yeah.
weird.
But that kind of made it interesting with the folk twist to it. I mean, it still was that very over the top shock value Marilyn Manson-y kind of thing, but it had the folk music aspect to it, so it kind of caught my ear a little bit because I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, overall, it's not really my bag.
Yeah.
Man. But that
Yeah,
shit
for
was funny.
sure. But anyway, the mystery for me was like, how are these people like having these big shows and stuff? And like, who the fuck would the people be? And it's just a bunch of like dumb kids, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
can tell the trend is not going to live that long.
But what if it does, man?
It isn't going to suit them to be like 30-year-olds, like talking.
I'm saying
Maybe it will,
there are
but it just looks
30-year-olds with
bad
face
when like,
tattoos.
like 30-year-old guys are trying to sound like emotional teenagers.
That's what exists now. All those guys that are failed SoundCloud rappers that have the face tattoos that didn't want to get a real job and decided to do mumble rap instead are still doing it. And they're gonna figure out a way to keep doing it. Sometimes, it's that like you can't count out the teenage demographic for anything because those people are gonna grow up to be 30-year-olds and they're gonna be either embarrassed or double down. And it's starting to look like a lot of them are just gonna double down. Things are gonna get weirder and worse. I don't want to say it like that. Let me not say that. Things are just gonna get
But
different.
yeah, I think if they double down at that point, it just becomes even more ridiculous. So, I
That's,
mean, I
that's
don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. If people enjoy it, let them. But
yeah,
I just can't make sense of it myself.
yeah. That's exactly what it boils down to. I'm gonna let everybody. If you could do whatever the hell you want to do, but I mean, I don't have to like it. You can't make me. I think that it's also like what's the word I'm thinking of here? Never mind. I think I got my point across. Get off my lawn.
Okay.
All right. So, what's next?
Okay, yeah, that's kind of the way that I'm feeling too. Get off my lawn. So let's see. Could you play the video one more time,
Yeah,
and then we can take inventory of anything that I think we should address right now?
sure. Hmm.
Okay, so I think that we have the things covered. We have some. Did we have like? I know that with this yellow thing that we recorded, it's like something that we can like kind of boost the volume with those like cut frames or whatever.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me pull this back. Close this. Pull this sideways. No. 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 There we go. So I can control it while I'm playing the video. So, like...
And by the way, was VLC playing the audio?
Yeah. Wait. Are you not hearing the VLC audio? Here, I'm just playing it through VLC now.
I am, but I'm
Yeah, it's going through. It's clean.
okay. Could you stop the VLC audio and play the audio from Reason? Like just click play from the beginning.
Yeah, okay. Let me set this up. Was it this one? I think we're playing this one too. Okay, and then I'll just what? Whip there. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. I just thought of something. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. And then when it hits... Okay, this is going to be like more the in the belly scene here as the camera's turning. Hold on a second. I want to put it so that it's like when it's up to this bit, that's when the yellow bit like kicks in. Because that's going to be the more... Let me see, this 12 seconds. So this is 12.
Okay.
Real quick, just to test something out. I can put it back if it's not good. All right. So it'd be like. sorry, say again?
Fuck, this delay is killing me. It's set to like 10 seconds now. I'm not joking, it's 10 seconds.
Is it 10 seconds, really? Holy fuck. Holy shit. Are you listening to my audio from the call or just from the stream?
From the call.
Okay. Oh, so you don't...
Wait. Fuck, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm listening to the stream.
Okay. There's gotta be like a low latency mode. I know Twitch has a low latency mode. Hold on a second. Let me pump that shit. Quality advanced. Oh, it's already set to low latency mode.
I have like a check mark on advanced for low latency.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no lower latency than this. That's gonna be it. Oh well.
Let me try something.
All
right, test.
Yep. Hello.
Yep, I'm here. Say test back.
Test. Back.
Okay. So I think if I wear one earbud and my headphones with my free ear off, whenever you play the audio from the stream, I'll just have to put my headphone back on.
Okay.
Because yeah. So right now I'm hearing the audio from the Discord, and whenever you go to play the audio through the stream, I just flip my muff down or whatever.
I can share my stream, actually. I can share a visual stream, too. You know, I'm an idiot.
Discord?
Hold on a second. I'm an idiot. Discord has a fucking option to share your window with the fucking person that you're on the call with.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Hold on a second. Check that shit out. And you can...
Yeah, one second.
So mute the stream.
Yeah, I got the stream muted.
And you can see...
This is weird because I can see your full I can see the full reason window.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
Yes?
Yeah.
And this is so much better. I'm a fucking idiot. I could have done this I could have done this 2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, well, I don't think either you or I are very used to it, so you should be happy that we figured this out.
Yeah. I did it with I used to do this with like Chris and Ish and Gino on fucking calls when we were playing multiplayer shit that we could see each other's screens. I didn't even think about this.
Okay.
I'm dumb.
All
anyway.
Right. So there's no delay, right? Or
no, this is like live now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Huh. Well, anyway. So let's see. The yellow piece that you recorded, I was actually thinking of showing just during those like do you know the word for those frames that are like, 1 or 2 frames spliced in at a time?
I was just going to use the word splice. I don't know if there's like an actual term for it.
Okay, whatever you call those frames, I was thinking that you could just use that yellow wave file for.
Oh, like for the cut? Okay, so it would be
just every time it like pops up. Fuck. Hey, dude, you know what's funny is I'm watching the stream right now and like I can't see the video. I can't see VLC.
Oh shit. Oh, it's up there. But
Yeah, okay. So what I have to do is I have to watch um I have to watch two screens, that's all.
oh hell.
With the 10-second delay.
Now there's another
Um,
step I can take. Hold on one second, because I can now, instead of sharing this screen, I can change windows and just share my OBS window. So if I shared my OBS window,
there you go. You
it's a
did it.
smaller screen. This better. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the screen's really small because you've got like this gray column and letterboxing going on.
Do I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
I don't know.
What if I did this?
There you go. It's popping back and forth between OBS
What's that?
controls. Yeah, this is good. It's really low res, or low quality. But anyway, it will work.
Yeah.
So with that yellow recorded bit, I was hoping that you could jack up the volume and that would just play during those like flash frames or whatever.
Okay. So let's find where they hit.
Like, I mean, all you need to do is just like look at one instance and then you don't even really have to time it. Just give it
I feel like this belly scene is kind of like, I don't want to. I thought that would have been good for like the belly segment.
Okay, maybe it would. I'm not in huge disagreement, but I'm hoping for something that for those flash frames, there's like an accent to put with those. That's just like,
Yeah,
just like a sudden.
There's got to be
whatever.
like for that I was thinking more of a, like, maybe not the high end, like the stringy thing that we were thinking of. Maybe like a more metallic kind of, almost like, hold on a second. Let me look up something.
Yeah.
It's just like a sharp.
Well, we're thinking the same thing. That's
Yeah.
all. However it pans out, I'm not really too concerned about. But I think that I just don't know if we have that sound yet.
It's not that
right?
one. That's not it. Yeah, like I'm definitely trying to figure out what.
Fuck! I can't hear audio.
You can't hear that?
I mean, I can't hear your voice. I can't hear reason.
Really? God damn it. OBS should be capturing all that though.
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. OBS. So I've got headphones on half of my head and earbud on the other.
Okay.
So I hear my voice in my left ear at a 10-second delay. And then I hear your voice twice, but just at a 10-second delay.
Nice. Oh, fuck. Well, right now I'm just looking for like tinny metal sounds.
It could be a drum too.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
A drum or just a percussive sound.
So what about metal noise hit? No. No. Double attack. Ooh. How's that?
It's too long. Like that's it was just that idea with that yellow track where you're capturing the height of the
Sorry.
noise and volume and whatever.
Do you mean like, so as far as the... You're talking about just having it...
I'm talking about the sample length being the same as the same length as the clip. So if it's like 3 frames long,
Right.
it's what, like an eighth of a second?
Okay, so it's like if it's 3 frames long, yeah, it's not very much. It'd be like a really minuscule amount. It would definitely be very short. So I don't know, because the jump cuts are very like, and would you have them? It's definitely like an eighth of a second. You don't like that metal noise? Well, I feel like when it's on the lower scale, it sounds like just shit falling in like a fucking rail yard or something.
But I just don't think it fits with the sort of edit that I want to do.
Okay, I got you.
Because if it's the same duration as the clip, then it's, it goes from,
sorry. Because I was just trying to see if it would fit in that one thing. It's not. I feel like it's not going to be. Because if it's the maybe so if you're saying if it's for the duration of the actual jumps, maybe we would do better with a syncopated sound, like something that's like like in less than an eighth of a second of, like as the frames drop, it goes pop 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 pop,
Maybe.
If
I just have to see it. Like all I'm thinking of is in a very primitive example, when it, for those 3 frames, if there was just like a buzz that happens for the exact same duration, it just signifies a very abrupt departure,
right,
from the current shot,
that's not
and
a
then
bad idea.
abrupt return to the same shot. It's a really easy concept. I don't know if that I'm explaining it very well.
No, for sure. I just wasn't thinking of the term like buzz. Like that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, and like the sustain is like 0 seconds.
Right.
The release is extremely abrupt.
Yeah, it's gonna. There's no tail. I know what you're talking about, like just, and then that's it.
Yeah. Man, this fucking audio thing is. I just.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
That's okay. Wait, what was that thing that you just hit?
Oh no, I hit a lot of things.
No. It was just like 2 sounds ago. Something along those lines. I can't tell you how it really sounds because I'm only listening with one ear. Try that. Just use it as a placeholder.
It's gotta have a little tiny bit of release. Just so it can fall off.
Maybe. Yeah, try to get a, a what, 0.125 second
Yeah, something like that.
capture.
All right, let's see. Oh. Ah, shit. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. All right, so it'd be, let's go from the beginning. That was wrong. That was my chair. Now wait a minute. Would you want it like for each cut?
No, just like, for example, if you go to like the first few seconds of the video, like there's a couple flash frames or whatever. And can you turn up the volume on it?
Yeah. On the
I mean,
on the video?
No, that track.
Okay. I'm using the higher register too because I think that it would be it'd be more fitting. Fuck. Maintain the size I keep, you dick. You dick. Fuck your VLC whore, you some kind of asshole or something. Okay.
I think that you can right click in the video frame of VLC and then click something like don't automatically resize. Or it might be in the menu under like view or window or something. You know, up by like file, edit.
Yeah.
Window.
Media playback, maybe? Always fit window? No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
nope. That was not it. Nope. Always fit window. You know what?
Also, if you loop it, I'm sure it won't resize. Actually, never mind. It will fucking resize it, even if it's looped.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. We got this. I'm just gonna, for the purposes of right now, I'm willing to live with it. Also, this is, oh, it ping pongs. I'm gonna undo that. Okay. So here, let's give it a shot from the top. Well, now hold on a second. Multiple times is kind of, I think that's kind of a one-off thing. Or should I keep it in the low end? Like if I did...
I'm not married to the sound. I'm just trying to,
know... Like a placeholder.
Yeah.
I hear you. So what if, like... Fuck. actually. Okay, so do you saw what I did there? It had because it panned. It came in on the left side on the first hit, and on the right side on the second hit. Having that pan gives it a little bit more variety, and then the next sound, like for the next jump, the next cut. Here, just check it out one more time.
Keep it there. If we go with that sound, I think it needs a good deal of work. It just sounds too empty.
I hear you. It's definitely like a little smack, but it's definitely good for a placeholder, and it's an idea for the panning back and forth, left and right.
That's a cool idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, for sure.
It does. I see what you're saying about it.
I honestly didn't either, but I now that I realize this shit does pan, like it's cool. Like I'm gonna record it and then we'll figure it out. Like if to put a different sound in there later on. Let me just give it one of these. It was a little, okay. It's a little off timed, but it's there now. It's just there for a placeholder. And then there's this one. You don't like the low end one for this?
Hold up.
Okay.
Okay, could you, what did you want to show me? Is this it?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just like this setup is fucked up. It's just because like you start talking and then I start thinking about it and then I hear it again and then I have like restart, like it restarts my thought. It's fucking weird.
This is a hard way to go about this, for sure.
So you what you wanted to demonstrate that sound for use in which part or what setting?
Like it could even be for like how we have this one here. You know what I mean?
No, but what part of the video?
That's for the first few couple cuts. It'd be the two clank, like clank, and another clank, and then
okay
into that. You see what I'm saying? So it's the shot, the first when it comes first to this shot here, when it comes up to show like the outside of the ring part, like the last here, the last. No, wait, fuck, because there's two. There's the two jumps. There's the two main jumps here. The chick, and then chick, and then bang, bong. And then this kind of just resonates as it goes into the next part. You know what I mean? God, this is so hard when the fucking video and audio don't sync up. Alright. Damn. If only there's a way to have Reason play video files. That's the next big thing. I'm gonna write to Propeller Heads and tell them what to do for 12. Make it so that you can play fucking video files in Reason.
Yeah. There's honestly probably a way. I mean, because like definitely other like composers would be using Reason for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it's a pretty damn simple software integration, you know?
Dude, they made it so that you could use Reason itself as a fucking VST plugin in other DAWs. This
Yeah.
doesn't seem like such a fucking stretch, you know?
Yeah.
Especially, hold on, let me make sure. I think you actually can do that shit in Cool Edit. Yeah, because you can import video files. And
So
then
you're talking about using Reason as a VST within Cool Edit?
what? No. I wonder. This is from 2002. I wonder if I can do that.
What, do you still use this?
Hell yeah, I still use this. I use this to just to chop audio files.
Wow.
Go. And then I go. You know, stuff like that. I just like it because I have Adobe Audition too. I just think that this is more, for some reason, this is more solid of a program than Adobe Audition. It's the same program because Adobe bought Centrillium just so they could use Cool Edit as their audio program.
Yeah.
But I think for some reason this is more solid. Although Audition does have more features, it's easier, like it's more streamlined, but it crashes way more than this does for me. For me personally. I mean, that's just me. But like, also, I don't know. I just like having a piece of software from fucking 2 decades ago that I still use regularly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I think that if we had a multi-track for this, and then you could put a video file in there. I wonder if I could just load that video file in there. Can I? Can I? Oh shit. No, I don't think it'll take this file type. Does it do MP4s? Nah, it doesn't do MP4s. It does not do MP4s. Fuck. There is a file type that it does do that I was able to it was some fucking black and white thing that I got from somewhere that it was I kept it on. How was I doing it? Was I playing it as a file? How did I do it? I know there's a way to do it. I've done it before. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, fuck this. Fuck Cool Edit. Get out of here. This is a thing for another time. We don't have time for that right now. Alright, so what now?
You mean as in what to do?
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I think we could probably stop here.
Okay. Yeah?
How, let's see. In this arrangement, if you, so,
I just wanted to show what we got so far.
yeah.
What's the matter with you? Yeah. Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat.
Let's see. if you shit, if you look at that, like at the end of the fuck, what am I trying to say? Like, I can't even see the timeline markers or whatever. Just like if okay, so where the playhead is,
Yeah.
if you rendered that out, how long is that? Like, what's the time right now?
Oh, this is 0. You mean just for this bit here?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole
Two.
loop. This is
Yeah.
52 seconds.
Okay, could you record that or like, export that or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I'll knock it out to a wave right
And
now.
yeah, and could you upload that, like you have Google Drive
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
have Gmail. Could you throw it in a Google Drive link and then send that to me over IRC?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna just call this
I'll
brown coral too.
sure.
Check this shit out. Ready?
And
Bam. It'll be done in like 2
okay.
seconds.
And then like basically I'm just going to watch that edit over and over and over and try to figure out what I really want. Like with
Okay.
those freeze frame or the flash frames or whatever, I'm not really satisfied about exactly how they're displaying. It's really fucking hard when like you're getting down to just, single frames at a time and you're trying to somehow modify like stuff over the course of a single frame because you can't do that.
No, I
You
hear
know what
you.
I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just so discrete. It's like it's either that frame or not. It's like you can't fade out over a frame.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Are you cutting in Houdini or are you exporting it and then
No, I'm cutting it. I've just got like those 5 clips exported from or rendered from Houdini
okay.
and editing in Premiere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like with Houdini and other 3D programs, you can like edit animations and shit and like whatever, but it just comes down to like having the right tool for the right job. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And Premiere is definitely
And
more suited for like the cuts that you need to make.
yeah, it's the same way with like, Premiere can do motion graphics.
Hmm.
But like if you're really going to do involved motion graphics, you have to go to After Effects.
Yeah,
And if
definitely.
you're really going to do compositing, you can do some in After Effects, but you're probably going to have to use something else,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those situations. Anyway, but I just have to figure out those like there's a lot of polishing that's just going to have to be done,
Hmm.
and it's just because I've never done this type of editing per se
Right.
that I'm just going to have to figure it out. I don't think it's going to take me long. It's just a matter of me spending like a few hours on it, and that's it. So
Yeah, man.
and then so I'll bring it back to you, and then the next stream about this, you'll be able to arrange things specifically and know like, okay, it's the footage is not changing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That sounds like a
yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Good shit. All right then. So let me close it up. Real quick though, let me just make sure that you realize this is the one with these little that stuff in it. Those fucking little weird David Lynch sound effects.
Sure. Yeah.
But remember, they're placeholders.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that this is the version with that in it. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like it's just kind of like things for me to keep in mind. The edit will not be based on this file whatsoever. It's somehow helpful to keep listening to it over and over, and like maybe I'll figure out things that I think are better, or like what I really want to include or focus on, or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's just, I don't know if you probably experienced this, but like whenever I make something like a video or whatever, I just kind of like watch it obsessively for a while,
Yeah.
and then I just notice like 100 things wrong, and then you just kind of like make a list, and then
Right.
make another pass over it. That's all. And it's just especially hard when like you haven't done that like very thoroughly yet, and then you're trying to make progress, and it's like, well, now that's kind of conflicting with all the shit that I didn't do.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. I know what
So
you mean. That makes sense. That's I'm very similar too. I'll do the same shit. except instead of making notes, I'll
Yeah.
well no, because I'll do that too. If I'm editing a video and I need to make sure that I know where the cut is for something, and I'll have to go back into like a that totally makes sense to me. I get what you're saying. I do the same. I
Yeah.
do the same shit. I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I'm gonna close this out. I might.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop streaming too.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's even watching. Hold on a second. Should I? Let me do the thank yous for the people that are watching.
There's nobody watching, dude.
There's nobody watching.
These are literally all bots.
Bing Cortana is a bot.
Yeah, dude. Like you can find these like a list. Like if you search like Twitch bots, and like there's a list of like of couple hundred, and you can find all of the people.
Gurley
And they're
have this too.
Literally all of them are just bots. That's it.
Idilara, not
Yeah,
Idilara.
It's sad.
What about Abbott Costello? Was he a bot?
Yes. Yeah, I was watching. The only viewer count I think is just me and Restream bot.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, it's kind of normal, dude. I mean,
why do bots view us?
Like there's a couple reasons, or at least according to it was maybe Reddit or maybe like a website. I can't remember what, but it's just they like because there's enough, like because some of these bots are literally in like 30,000 channels.
Yeah.
So like you'll have a stream like this, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what Bing Cortana is doing, and then you go to their channel, and because they're literally in 30,000 people, they get like a handful of viewers for whatever the fuck that they're like. I whatever they're doing. So for example, if I look up Bing Cortana is not live, but they have 16.6 thousand followers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And so they're hosting somebody.
Oh.
So they're hosting somebody and they have 64 viewers. And I'm going to go to that channel. And the channel that they're hosting says interactive community foraging for small streamers. And it's like it's a bunch of streams being played automatically, like a big Zoom call or something. And it's got 57 users. And I don't know what the point of it is. And yeah, I don't kind of get it, but I think that it's just kind of like one of these like referral scheme type things.
I
Do you know
gotcha.
what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Where they just kind of like harvest stuff and like it's just kind of like garbage email spam or whatever.
It's the sub for sub network on fucking YouTube.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that works, but like I don't even think it's that active. I think it's like literally like email spam, where like you just send out 1 million and then two people get scammed. But because it's all computer programs, there's very little expense that goes into it, and yada yada yada. It's not a really fair comparison or super accurate, but just like one of those things where it's just like a streamer form of spam or whatever.
Some wild shit. Well, I feel like there's a lot of people that use those, like the idea of like just networks of support so that you can still, but this is all through bots. That's the weirdest part of it. And that I always thought that bots were kind of like digging around through potential people that would get views, maybe. But that was also wishful thinking, and that I would actually get views on Twitch. But I know that's not gonna happen. But that's weird though.
So this Droop Dog has like 6,000 followers, and they're doing and they're hosting the same fucking thing, that one channel.
Oh, who are they hosting?
The
The same
same
shit?
channel that was like a Zoom, this fake Zoom call with like, it's an aggregator of small streamers. And
That's weird.
and now it's like fucking raiding somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm watching it right now. Yeah, that's weird. I've seen that. That's interesting.
So it's got to be this like aggregator of, and like I saw another raid come in here.
Oh, it's Electric Longboard. I've seen him in my chat, and I guess I thought it was a person.
Well, it may be run by a person, but the actual bot is a fucking program. Right?
Interesting.
It's that there's not a person doing this automatically. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, so you can see I gave you a follow too. If you follow me, I'll follow your channels back. Like you said, a subring. So it's probably I don't know enough about subrings.
I'm gonna put their creepy cat next to my creepy cat. There you go. Yay.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna say what Fight Club character this guy on the right reminds me of. That is not nice.
So
it's okay. Nobody's watching me, so it doesn't matter. I can say these things. Sorry.
So it might be something too, like where you pay.
Yeah.
If you subscribe to. Oh, you know what? Here would be an easy way to be like, hey, if you subscribe to Electric Longboard, we guarantee, 2 raids every week with 50 people. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So you sub and then they get money, right?
What a scam.
Or, it's like you have to donate so many bits or whatever, right?
What a scam. Dude, you fucking unravel this whole scam.
And then, all of this could be automated. It's not very hard because like in the Twitch backend, you can tell like who has donated so many bits within a certain time period or like how much and whatever. And so, I mean, what it turns into is like, honestly, the amount of like follows that you would get from participating in this is like, it's like probably very few.
Yeah.
But you're just like paying for fucking, it's like stuffing those shitty coupons in newspapers, that like nobody uses, but occasionally somebody
might use them. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's just it. But for most people, it goes in the garbage.
Yeah.
Right? It's just kind of like, I mean, again, this is like, I'm totally speculating. I'm way over my head with knowing anything about this.
Dude, I believe you though.
It just seems plausible to me.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Because like, why would all of this fucking rating be happening back and forth?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if shit, I've got it. So Electric Longboard is still live, right?
Yeah.
So that means that he's just rating. I mean, the bot, whatever, is just like dumping users into a channel, getting filled up again, dumping users into a different channel, dumping users, and like, you don't like raid then go live immediately again,
Yeah. So wait, how long are these streams that they're raiding and then just?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter because it's just dumping users,
That's so
and then
weird.
Starts immediately again.
No, do you think they're actual users, or do you think they're like sock puppet accounts?
Maybe. Who knows? I mean, it could be. But excuse me, it's not that that Electric Longboard ends their stream because it's like at 25 hours or whatever, but somehow it's like rating, but still, staying online or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw it spam some weird fucking information about like the channel purpose or whatever.
Also, I just showed a butt on my stream. You think I'm gonna get banned?
You showed a butt?
Did you see it? You didn't see it? All right, look.
No,
It's my background.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. Ready?
I think I saw it. I saw it.
Okay.
I think that if it's art, it's okay.
I
But
guess it's art. It's black and white, so you know. I actually
yeah,
that's my desktop by accident, and I just kind of left it.
yeah.
The big double D is in chat. I think that's an actual person. They have an account from 2013. Hello, the big double D. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, they played a Final Fantasy stream 2 months ago. This is an actual person. We're talking about bots and stuff. And boy, are there a bunch. Yeah, because I keep seeing accounts from like 2020 coming in and like, all right. Well, anyway. Well, I was going to sign off anyway, right?
Yeah. Same here. I need to eat and whatever. So, maybe I'll work on this tonight. But
Yeah, man.
I'm kind of tired of dealing with it. So, just to give you an idea, that question I asked of you the other day, where you just, like, so with this edit, if I re-rendered all of those scenes, with like some tweaks and shit, that you just replace the source or whatever, right? And then it should pick up on all the cuts and like place them wherever you put them.
As far as I could tell, that's accurate. I've never actually tried it myself, but I think that should work. If it doesn't, because for some reason, if it picks up that the files are like different quality, different sizes, but just have the same file name, maybe it won't. Oh, actually, no. As long as you replace. Okay, so I would in fact I would call it, when you're titling the files, I would call it this similar file name that it's replacing, but like high res. And then at the beginning of the session, delete all the low res file. Oh, maybe not delete. Move the low res files to a different location just in case this doesn't work. And then and then put those in their place.
Well, listen, I'm not too worried about it because we're realistically talking about like 40 seconds of video, right? And it's not extremely complicated.
It still works,
and
you don't want to have to redo it.
It is, but all I would do is, if it didn't work at all, I would just do it again. I guess it could be a lot of work. Yeah, I would just literally do it again and not feel too bad about it. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm spending most of my time in, I don't know what to call it, aside from look development, if you know what that is.
No.
Look development just means like, focusing on capturing the like real specific things. Like, so for example, look development for Prometheus, when the dude is I don't know the actor's name, like, remember how he like kisses that woman and then gets infected and then he freaks out? He's like mutated in a spacesuit or something. Like, the story's there that he gets infected and mutates. Now, what is he going to look like as a mutant? And then so you, in look development, you do a lot of conceptual drawings, conceptual sculpting. You can do conceptual 3D work and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And, most of your work is like going back and forth of like, oh, this is, it's just, kind of figuring out how things are going to look.
Right.
And then once you have things figured out how they're going to look, you can figure out like how they're going to move, and then you can think about camera blocking, and then all that other shit, right?
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay, so it's the beginning is like, it's like plotting out the scene.
Yeah. So similarly, this piece of music that we have, it look like, so the term look dev is I know only from the 3D world, but like what we've done here, where we just have kind of like a pile of layers and no structure, is kind of that same thing.
It's basically storyboarding.
Yeah, kind of. But with look dev, there's no narrative. It's just literally a visual aesthetic.
Okay.
Right.
I got you.
So, Anyway, dude, thanks a million for this. I've actually really enjoyed this now that we've been talking,
Yeah, man.
because that was so fucking hard to do by text.
No, for sure.
Um, and I don't know, this seemed kind of fun for me. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was fun for you, but
that's fun for me too. It's cool for me because like I have the opportunity to actually like help someone figure out what they want to build sonically, and I don't really like usually it's just me like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, no, put this over here, blah, blah, blah. But like being able to help somebody else trying to piece together what they're trying to say, especially like I mean you're pretty like you're a different case than most because like if you were trying to make a beat for a rapper, he'd just say, I want something that slaps, and you would pull something from a sound kit and just do something, and they'd be like, oh, that slaps, and then they'd be happy with the beat. But like
yeah,
for somebody that actually wants to build like a piece of art that they want, that they have adjectives and shit that they want to like, they want to use to like build their shit. Like it's an interesting like thing, and I'm glad to have done it. I'm glad to keep doing it. It's gonna be this is a cool like thing that I am not really privy to as far as
yeah.
like doing musical work for other people. So
Well, neither have I, because like when you did that intro music for me like last year, I was
mm,
just like, hey, could you make it, do like 5 seconds or 10 seconds and kind of sound like this?
yeah,
And like, because, uh, for one, what you returned to me sounded great.
oh,
But
thanks.
in two, because it's also like kind of abstract and like it could have been one of 1,000 things, right?
Oh yeah.
But they would have sounded pretty similar, right? And so that was like kind of a different story. But like this is just a little bit more involved, and it's not something that I'm used to either.
Mm,
um, but it's just literally it's literal like film collaboration. That's
yeah,
just how it works.
yeah,
So so anyway, I've learned a lot already in just the couple times that we've took a whack at this thing.
definitely.
So, and then it was also cool, to see you when like I was giving you those challenges, which I thought like I was impressed by your ability to, create similar sounding things. You
Oh,
know what I
thanks, man.
mean?
I
And
I try to avoid like copycatting and aping other people and shit, but like sometimes it was a good exercise to keep me
yes.
like a little sharpen up my shit a little bit, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's still value in that, because even when, you feel like you're aping something and you're not going to use it,
Yeah,
there might be something that you learn about how this particular type of mood or atmosphere was developed, and you wouldn't have really done that if you weren't forced to try to do it yourself,
oh,
you
for sure.
know?
That's a good
So
point.
I don't know, maybe you didn't learn as much, but I felt like I learned a lot. And again, that like me being impressed was not only in your ability to emulate, but also do it in like such a short piece of time. So
Thank you, thank you. I like to work
yeah.
fast.
So anyway, I'll try to get this done as soon as possible. I would love if I could actually do this. When are you going to be free to stream again?
I could do it tomorrow. I have tomorrow. I was gonna do. Let's see, Sunday. Sunday would have been. I guess like I would have done like an AI dungeon thing, but I don't think people give a shit about AI dungeon anymore. So if anything, if I was gonna stream tomorrow, it was just gonna be music anyway. So
Oh, what time?
oh, yeah, probably the same 9ish.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it figured out by then. And hopefully we can just work on the arrangement and possibly be done tomorrow, you know.
Definitely.
And
We're so
beyond
close.
that, the only difference is that to do this and have something respectable to show, I need to figure out a way to render it,
Mm,
and for that, I might actually, just because I haven't figured out my hardware shit, I might actually just pay one of the farms,
mm.
and if it turns out to be like $5 or $10, it's worth it to have that reel in like a 1080. You know what I mean?
Is it that cheap? Really?
I don't think it's expensive.
Wow.
Because like that reel could have been done on a, consumer level machine, or not like prosumer, you're talking like an i9,
Yeah, yeah.
like respectable graph, probably like a 3K computer,
Right,
and it would
right,
take, even at 4K, it'd probably take overnight.
right.
For
Right,
me, that's literally like a couple weeks or a month,
right.
and
No,
to have a farm do it, like if a $3,000 computer can do it overnight,
a fucking render
how
farm will
is
do it in like 2 seconds.
you would hope, and that it also would cost $200.
Yeah.
But I mean, you pay for that. Like if you're like, well, I'll let it go at like, I'll let it be a low priority job, then it costs less money,
Oh,
because
okay.
people that want a quick turnaround will suck up more resources. But it's like paying for expedited shipping. You know what
Right,
I
right.
mean? Same thing.
Right, right.
So I'll maybe price that out and see if it's worth like doing a 1080 or 4K version.
That might be, yeah, that would work out. That'd be good because
Yeah.
you're not gonna want to. You're not gonna want to present like fucking what was that 480p
Oh,
anywhere.
and 360 and watermarked.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. What's funny is that like I think that fuck, this would blow. Um, if like, because the watermark comes at render,
Hmm.
and I have a license for the non-commercial renderer, which is free. You just have to renew it every month, but
Okay.
then it's watermarked. However, if you upload it to a farm, the original Houdini file is a non-commercial file, but I would, because the render farm will have licenses for it's called Houdini Core. It's just literally the render, like the ability to render,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
Um, and I don't know whatever the renderer the farm is using, but of course they're paying for their licenses for whatever they're using.
Hmm.
Um, I would fucking hope that it comes out not watermarked. I'll have to do. I'll have to. I have a like I'm in a couple of discords with a bunch of VFX people. I'll have to like run it by somebody. Just because it would blow to spend whatever $10 and it just be unusable. So
Put the fucking watermark in the corner. That'd be stupid.
yeah, I
Uh,
know it is. But I mean, in truth, like it's pretty fucking amazing to have like full access to the entire software,
oh, yeah.
for literally $0. And the only restraints are is that you can't render greater than 720.
Hmm.
And then everything has a watermark. That's all.
Hmm.
So
Well, that's
it's not terrible, but of course, if you're going to, pretend to be a professional, you have to pay for shit. So anyway, dude, I'll probably see you in chat, but thanks again. I'll be in touch, and hopefully we can knock that out tomorrow. All right.
for sure. That sounds good. I'll see you then.
All right. Yeah. Later, dude.
Later, man. Okay. Yeah, the call went well. Okay. So now I'm going to sign off. I know there's at least one person in here. Who's in here? They already left. Nobody's in here. Nobody watches my stream. Nobody cares. Oh. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Even if it's after the fact, I appreciate the view. Get that out of here. Okay. And I'm going to come back tomorrow. So maybe I'll see you then. Good night.